What is your most favorite fragrance? See, I knew this question was coming at some point. And yeah, it's a hard question for me to answer because as someone who just loves scent and perfumes, like I own over 300 bottles at this point and probably tested over 1,000 fragrances. Super hard for me to answer, but I did ponder on it for some time. And here's my answer. And to be able to answer it, I really had to frame it in two different ways. So one, what is my favorite fragrance amongst the classic influential fragrance, since the beginning of modern perfumery, as we know it, and also what is my favorite contemporary fragrance? So one that is more recent, like let's say within the 10 to 15 year period. So let's start with the contemporary category, and that fragrance is, drumroll please, Squid by Zoologist. And the interesting thing about Squid by Zoologist is that the first time I experienced Zoologist, the house, was in Barcelona on Las Ramblas. There's like this perfume museum and perfume shop, attached to a perfume shop that actually had some of their fragrances that I had tested out. But I didn't realize at that time that it was actually a Canadian brand. And also more than that, like is located in Toronto, which is the same city as me. So I find that quite exciting. And for those who don't know about Zoologist, so Zoologist is a niche brand that anthropomorphizes, wow, that's a mouthful, the different animals, so gives human attributes to different animals. And the concept is to really capture the animal in its habitat, so mostly like the habitat of the animal. Let me just scroll down to Squid. And so the interesting thing about Squid also is that it actually won in 2020 the Fragrance Foundation Award for the Perfume Extraordinaire of the Year, and also the Art and Olfaction Award in the independent category. So pretty exciting. And let me just open up the box to show you the bottle. So it's a really, really beautiful, heavy bottle. It really feels like luxury. Same thing for the cap, like full metal, and it feels heavy in the hand. And just take a look at the mist, so it's a nice fine mist and a beautiful scent. It's an ambery type scent, but not an amber, so not a sweet vanilla. It's really ambery in the resinous sense. So very, very, has a very dry side to it and very resonant. So here's another interesting thing about it. Although it's a dry, astringent, resinous scent, it's still an aquatic, but not any kind of like cologne type aquatic. It's supposed to represent like deep sea notes. Y'all, I'm running out of time, so make sure you like and follow for part 2. I'll also be revealing in my next video my favorite perfume in the category of great classics.